But let's just imagine for a moment what we would have to say to our grandchildren if we failed. We'd have to say it was all too difficult. And they would reply, well, what was so difficult? What was it that was so difficult when the Earth was in peril? When the sea levels were rising in 2015, when crops were failing, when deserts were expanding, what was it that was so difficult? Presumably, we might have to say, well, it was difficult to reach a binding agreement. But they would ask us, why is it difficult to reach a legally binding agreement when in 2015 there are already 75 countries, including countries across most of the continents of our world, that already have legally binding climate change legislation? Countries like Britain. They will ask us, was it really too difficult to agree to a mechanism to measure and verify what you'd all signed up to? How can that be so difficult? And finally, would we really be able to argue that it was too difficult to transfer technology from rich countries to poorer countries? Our grandchildren would rightly ask us, what was so difficult? You had this technology, you knew it worked, you knew that if you gave it to poor and vulnerable countries they could protect themselves against climate change. Why on earth didn't you do it? What we are looking at is not difficult, it is doable, and therefore we should come together and do it. Thank you.